Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. With all the refugees happening right now and people leaving from Syria and Asia and Africa and trying to find some semblance of peace and somewhere they can settle, it's creating a lot of energy and anxiety in the world. And I was just talking to a lady I've known for a long time yesterday, and she feels this vibe going on, and I think everybody feels that. And I think if we have, if you have, I have, everybody has some kind of way to balance life, to find inner peace. It's important that we use that right now, especially. I know people have been meditating for 30 minutes twice a day, and I recommend that they move it up to 45 minutes twice a day because it's becoming more and more difficult to find that place of peace. It takes about 15 minutes just to get into that place of meditation now, and because of that anxiety that we're feeling. So allow yourself a little more time for meditation, and also to allow yourself just to remember that everything is happening as the way it's supposed to, according to the divine will. We have to surrender. That doesn't mean we don't stop doing things that we need to do, but at the same time, we have to go, sometimes I don't have control over everything, and I have to let go and let God. And also to just remember that there is divinity around us everywhere. I know as a kid growing up, my dad used to say, as we walked out the door, he'd always say that, remember God. And that's stuck with me all my life. Remember God. And we have choices every day. We can decide to get into an altercation with somebody about something, or we can just say, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't need the anxiety. And back off and find our own peace inside. Also, I highly recommend that to stay away from regular TV because it's very anxiety driving and creates anxiety in general. And if you want to watch movies, look at movie channels and different things and pick and choose ones that are uplifting and fill your heart with love so that you feel good about life. Right now, we need to stay away from the anxiety builders and to fill our heart with things that make us feel loved. And to concentrate on things throughout the day that make us feel loved also. And perhaps calling people who we haven't called in a long time and making sure that we connect with people that are loved ones in our life, which is very important. And creating that space in our house where we can go to meditate and find love and find that peace with the one and only. And have an altar and perhaps have some of your guiding avatars there, Christ and Ramana Maharishi, Sai Baba, Divine Mother, Buddha, and many others. It's important to take the time to pray every day and meditate every day and to find that inner peace and inner guidance. Right now we have a lot of people that are full of either two things going on. We have one little voice over here saying everything's going to be okay, and you have the other little voice over here saying nothing's good and everything's bad, all that kind of stuff. And we have to pick and choose the one that we want to listen to. And that takes great power within. And during this time of great anxiety, it's even more important, as my father said, to remember God. So go with the voice that says everything's going to be okay, one way or another. And we allow ourselves to be at peace. When we get ourselves all worked up about something we don't really have control over, it really doesn't change anything. Allow ourselves to read uplifting spiritual pieces. If you're a person who reads the Bible, that's great. If you read the Bhagavad Gita, that's great. If you read the writings of Lao Tzu, that's great. Whatever you read, I recommend reading it even a little more right now. And this is going to become more and more important as time goes on. Now allow ourselves to take everything else which is not important and kind of put it to the wayside. I know a particular person right now that put himself under a lot of stress. Lots and lots of stress during this time, and we already have the stress of the anxiety and vibration of what's going on in the world. So this has made that man sick. So allow yourself to relieve some of the burdens from your life. If you don't have to, burden yourself with a little more stress, don't. Let go of it. Take a little more time for you. Take a little more time in nature to get outside and be in the redwoods or be in a park somewhere, or just feed the pigeons. Just to go out and garden in your organic garden like I do. It's a great thing. And to just take that time to be with the soil and be with the plants, it can change everything. Because we find that divine connection between Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, and divinity in general. And when you watch a waterfall and you see the spray coming off of it, all our problems seem to disappear. We watch a flock of geese flying overhead in the fall. All our problems seem to disappear. If we lay down on the grass and we watch the clouds roll by, all our problems seem to disappear. And if you've ever sat down by a river and watched the water move along, all our problems seem to disappear. So we ask that you go out in nature and do one of those things or something else that soothes the soul. But we really do need it right now. We need it more than ever. I love you.